and welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa Morell and today we are doing part 2 of the Christmas outfit special. If you've missed part 1, that was when we were out in the shops. I videoed that last week, so please do have a watch of that. And this week we're here in the studio where I am taking you through some gorgeous outfits and everything from really sort of quite casual but a little bit nicer for maybe Christmas Day, right the way up through to an evening style of dress and everything in between really. I'm going to try and tell you which body shapes each of the outfits would really suit or not suit as well. So let's get started. Okay, so to get started, I know a lot of you find it hard to see my jewellery, so I'm just going to show you what I am wearing today because, as always, I've got on Monica Vinader. I've got a 20% code off for you as well, so a nice treat for Christmas, and I've got some gorgeous, gorgeous pieces. In particular, I am loving this one. I'm finding this goes really, really well layered as well as worn just as a single unit like that. But also we've got a little bit more special on the earrings today. So we've got this gorgeous drop pearl earring, but you can actually take the pearl off it so then that you're only wearing the hoop, and the hoop is really unusual as well. So very much a favourite of mine at the moment. Now another one to show you which I think is just gorgeous and is actually really, really hard to find in this longer length. And if you've been watching my body shape masterclasses, you will know that I often use a long necklace like this on anybody who's a little bit broad on top here or needs that bust line separating. But to find one long enough is really difficult. Now I will link all of these, and when I do link them, the item will be linked on the right size of chain. I get a lot of people say, what size chain were you wearing with that one? It will be the one that's linked, okay? Now the really special thing about this is, so first of all, you could buy any length of chain you wanted. I just went for the longest one in order to achieve this. But if you're looking for a lovely Christmas gift for anybody, I've had that engraved with "Love You, Mum" on it. Can you see that? And the engraving is completely free. You can choose any font you like, and I just think that makes such a wonderful gift for somebody. And especially if they've got a big bust going on, then that's an absolute perfect one for their wardrobe. They wouldn't need any other necklace, and there's no reason why you can't layer these type of different lengths together as well, and they look really lovely. And the bracelet that I'm wearing today is this one. I love it, and I think the reason I'm wearing it so much is because it can be worn alone like that and can still stand on its own, especially with an all black outfit like I'm wearing right now. It's still significant enough to stand out, but you can also layer it really well. It layers really nice with fine or with a signature bangle as well. So yeah, another really lovely one. Now, if these earrings are a little bit big for you or whatever, the other ones that I wear on a constant basis at the moment are these really diddy little ones. And I'm wearing them with the little added sort of diamond coming down from them. Both of these pieces are recycled 18 karat gold. They don't tarnish. All of the pearls, the gemstones, the diamonds, they're all ethically sourced. And I just think there is something in their range for everyone. And especially at Christmas when we just want an extra little bit of sparkle, then they're really lovely. So that's the jewellery that I'll be wearing today, and everything will be linked for you. And don't forget, you've got a 20% discount code as well. So next we've got a really easy to wear outfit. We've got a jumper from Phase 8 that is just so deliciously soft and cozy. It's like a big soft teddy bear. And we've got these wide leg trousers from Marks and Spencer's with pockets in. And I've just got them on with a nude little mini heel. I'll show you a couple of shoe options for you in a second. But for me, that is probably the reality of my Christmas Day or my Boxing Day. Just something that's still going to be really comfy and easy to wear. These trousers are fully lined, they feel super comfy. I'm 5'3.5", 5'4", and I'm wearing the regular length, and I'd say they're only just about long enough for me. So definitely go for a longer length if you're anything over 5'3.5", 5'4". And I've got a size 8 on, which are fitting nice and comfy, so I'd say they are true to size. And yeah, this to me is just a really perfect example of how to wear a bit of sequin, a bit of a fluffy jumper, and the combination of the two different fabrics work really well together to still elevate an outfit but still make it look really casual at the same time. So shoe options with this outfit and a lot of the other outfits that I'm showing you today are from Marks and Spencer's. They are incredibly soft. They're really plain light coloured court shoe. I'd say a medium high heel on that one. I'm usually between a 4 and a 5, and I would say the size 4 is a little tight on me. I'd probably go for a 4.5. So I would say size up by half the size maybe in those ones. And then the other ones that I'm wearing today are these ones that I also showed in my last video. They're from Zara, and they've got the beautiful detail on the front, which is very much in fashion at the moment. But they've got a much smaller heel on them, so personally I find them really comfortable because of the lower heel. So next, all I have done is swapped the sequin trousers for a green sequin skirt instead. Again from Marks and Spencer's, super comfy, elasticated waist. Lovely green colour, but I also do have it in the black, so there's no reason why you couldn't put the black one on. And I've got the same Marks and Spencer's court shoe on with that as well. But again, I'm just pairing it with the jumper. I don't want to make it any more dressy than that. But there's no reason why you couldn't put a blazer with it and just elevate it even further. I'm just choosing to listen to my lifestyle and think, okay, well, when would I actually wear it and in what combination would I wear it? And that's what I would urge you all to do, because everyone looks nicer when they're all completely dressed up. But if that's not your reality, then don't try and shop for your fantasy life. Shop for your real life instead. Now, if heels aren't your real life, pair it with a pair of trainers. This would look really, really nice with some white, nice trainers as well. And a very quick change for you. All I have done is now kept the jumper on and put it instead with this pleated skirt from Marks and Spencer's. I've shown this before on the how to disguise a large apron stomach. I'll put a picture at the side of me and you'll see how it works on both of our frames just as well. From Zara. So you may have seen this in part 1 where I tried it on, where I liked it. So I've bought this one for myself. So as you can see, we've got feathers going on at the cuffs here, but the cuffs are detachable. So if and when this trend no doubt dies down, then you can just remove the cuffs. But for right now, the cuffs are what is making this more of a standout type of outfit. And it isn't a jumpsuit, it's a pair of black trousers and a shirt. The black trousers are also from Zara, everything will be linked for you. They're a wide leg trouser, they're incredibly flattering around this area. Now, if you have got curves going on here, then you can wear these trousers with absolutely anything. And I would say size down on the trousers so that they still remain tight and actually give you that shape here. If you're carrying a little bit of a stomach, then you want to make sure that you add an additional top of some sort down to create a band there, which will then help shape your waist. So if any of you have seen my how to disguise a stomach video, you'll know what I'm talking about, and if not, I will put a link up for you there. But as long as you do the layering technique with these trousers, you also could wear these. So I've just paired them with a little mini kitten heel, just a neutral shoe. And yeah, ready to go. I feel like this is a good outfit for somebody's dinner party or a night out or even the pub or something like that on a special evening. So definitely one of my... So next we've got exactly the same trousers on, but I've just added this really voluminous off the shoulder Bardot top from River Island, and I've just got on some black very low kitten heels from H&M. Now this is just a gold belt. It's actually an old gold belt from Zara. You can actually get these elasticated belts now on Amazon, so I will link them for you. And there's no reason why you couldn't just wear it like that. Very, very flattering. Or I've just split it up and put that on like that, just to give it a little bit more interest, but whatever works for you. Now this type of top is excellent if you've got bigger hips, because this is going to balance out this area beautifully. It's a velvet fabric and it goes really nice when you contrast it with the chiffony in the trousers. Now if you notice here, I've actually taken off my necklace and I'm just relying on the beautiful Monica Vinader earrings for that pop of jewellery around this line. When I had a necklace on as well as all of these ruffles, it just felt too much, too over the top. So do keep it simple if you're showing off your neckline like that, either with a nice earring or with a nice necklace, but I don't tend to do both when I've got so much going on around. So next we've got this beautiful dress from River Island. It's got a little cheeky split at the side there. It's got pockets. I showed this on part 1, but I just think this would be a really great, easy to wear dress. Really super comfortable. I've paired it with lighter colour shoes rather than a heavy black shoe. I did try a black shoe boot with it. That went really nice as well. But I prefer the lighter shoe, because just because it's cold outside doesn't mean you have to go really dark at Christmas time. So a really, really lovely dress. Very easy to wear for a lot of shapes. This will just help skim over any tummy area. There's lots of width in the arm there if you've got any arm issues. If you've got a big bust, then it's good because you've got the open neckline here. And as you can probably see, I have paired it with the lovely long pebble pendant from Monica Vinader. That's the one that I've had inscribed on the back. And I've just got a shorter necklace on as well. Now, because I'm quite heavy on the jewellery around this area, I've just swapped it up for the smaller little diamond hoop earrings that are just beautiful as well. So yeah, a really lovely dress. So next we've gone a little bit funkier with the styling, but there's absolutely no reason why you couldn't put just a beautiful little court shoe or a little flat shoe or whatever with it. But this is just, as you can see, a one shoulder dress from Phase 8. It's a knitted fabric with a little bit of a sparkle. It's got a waistband going on there, which helps to draw the attention into the waist. Obviously, you've got to be happy with showing your entire figure on a dress like this. As you can see, I've just picked up a orange bag there, but obviously a black or a neutral bag would go just as well. I've removed my necklace because I've got this slash neck going on, and I've just kept on the beautiful Monica Vinader earrings and the bracelet as well. One thing to say about this dress is it is incredibly comfortable. I'm wearing it in a size 10. So if you want a figure hugging dress but you want to be comfortable all night, then choose a knitted fabric like this. So now I'm not sure whether I look Christmassy or like a Christmas tree. I can't quite work it out. I think I like this. It's just very bold. So really think about your lifestyle and where this would fit in. Now this is exactly the same suit as I had on in part 1, but I was wearing it there in the pink velvet. Both of them are from River Island. So again, the wide leg trousers, nice thick waistband here, and then obviously the matching jacket. But there's no reason why you couldn't put these trousers with the cream fluffy jumper, for example. It doesn't have to be the whole suit. The blazer has already got the ruching on the sleeves, which is really convenient. And I have put them on with the Zara little kitten heel. And given that they're neutral, I think that will see you all the way through the summer, as well as for a bit of glitz in the winter. And we're back to the sparkles again with this beautifully fully lined dress from Marks and Spencer's. I'm wearing it in a UK 8. The only thing I would say is that it is a little tight on the arms there for me. It's still elasticated, so it's not uncomfortable, but it's pinching just a little bit. But the fact that they are voluminous means that you can't tell it's tight on the arms. But a lovely sort of fishtaily type of dress, comes in under the waist there, hangs out nicely from the hips, good for any pear shape because round here will balance out your pear hips, as will the arms. And yeah, just a really lovely, easy to wear dress. I've paired it with the Marks and Spencer's court shoes that I had on earlier on, and I just think it's a nice, simple evening dress. So next we have a couple of jumpsuits for you. They are beautiful. They are both from Sosandar. Sosandar do the most beautiful feminine shapes of clothing across the whole board as well, casual and dressy, but their party wear is always really, really good. So I've picked today the cobalt blue wide-legged jumpsuit, as you can see. Now, I know a lot of you will think you can't wear a jumpsuit, but I was out with a client the other day, hello Teresa, and I'm sure Teresa won't mind me saying this because she's going to come on and be one of my models, but Teresa has lost an awful lot of weight, but has been left with a little bit around the stomach area. And we put her in a jumpsuit very similar to this, and she looked fantastic. And the reason a lot of jumpsuits work on people is based on the cut and the proportions. Remembering that we're trying to bring you back into an hourglass shape. Well, if you look at this jumpsuit, it's doing all the work for you. So the shoulders are wide. They've got the pleats on the shoulders. We could further exaggerate that like that by putting in a little shoulder pad. The V-neck here is going to reduce the size of the bust area. The belt is going to cinch in around the waist. And even if the waist is bigger, trust me, the shoulders are going to be even bigger than the waist, which will help you recreate that look. And then you've got the wide leg trousers helping to skim down any lumps and bumps around here. Trust me, on all clients, I can get a jumpsuit to fit. Now, whether you want to wear a jumpsuit or not is a different matter, because I know a lot of you worry about going to the toilet. So I think in an earlier one, I recreated something that looked like a jumpsuit, but in 2 pieces. So that's absolutely fine. Like I say, it is from Sosandar, and like always, everything will be linked for you for both the UK and the US market. And this next one also from Sosandar. Beautiful, sequined, very, very comfortable. I also noticed it's got a little bit of like an elasticated top here. That firstly means that it's very comfortable around the bust area, but also that it doesn't itch around the bust area. I find if the sequins kind of flip over onto the skin side, you spend all night kind of itching like that. And that's the type of detail that I do like from Sosandar. And this one is beautiful again for balancing out any hips. So anybody that's pear-shaped, a Bardo is brilliant. Also, if you've got a big bust, you can wear a Bardo. Because again, it's going to sort of split the bust in half. And the more flesh that we show here, the smaller the bust line is going to look. So overall, it will probably make you look a lot smaller. So another really, really lovely one. I've just paired it with some strappy black sandals. They're actually old, but I will try and find something similar for you. If you've got somewhere sparkly to go, a Christmas function or something like that, then I think this is really, really great option. So it's sequins galore with this outfit. This is from River Island again. It's got the cheeky little slits at the side, and you will notice that on this foot I've got more of a sling back. These are just the H&M little small kitten sling back heels. They're very inexpensive. And on the other side I have put a shoe boot. And I think it just goes to show you that you could almost bring any sort of sequiny outfit into a more casual space, or even just update it a little bit with a shoe boot like that. As long as that shoe boot is tight around your ankle, it will work. But equally, it's about knowing your audience, and sometimes a shoe boot isn't going to be appropriate and more of an elegant court shoe is. So I've got one on of each just to show you how you can really change that outfit around. But next we've got this really beautifully soft jumper from Phase 8. It's got a little bit of sparkle and it's kind of a grey colour with sparkles. It hangs beautifully. It feels really warm, but there's no thickness to the fabric. So it means it hangs really nicely. If any of you saw the jeans video where Claire was wearing one from Whistles, it falls really like that, so it feels really, really lovely. And I've just got it paired with some velvet trousers from, I think these are from Zara, but I actually ordered the Marks and Spencer's ones. They just haven't arrived on time, and they are just as nice. But all they are is a simple velvet cropped trouser, and putting a velvet with a jumper, a little like we did before with the pleated skirts and the cream jumper. It just works really well for a nice casual Christmas outfit without feeling like you're too dressed up in your own house. And there's no reason why you couldn't put a blazer on this or a really nice coat. I think it would be very, very versatile. I do remember, if you've got a large bust area and you feel kind of quite block around this area, firstly the cowl neck will help. So rather than it being a stiff neck like that, which is going to make you look broader, it's a lot more of a feminine cowl, a more droopy neckline. But you can always take the longer necklace, pop that over, and it doesn't matter that the jumper is silver and the necklace is gold, or silver jewellery on a silver. You can mix and match your metals now, and then that will help to further break up that area. So next I just wanted to show you that I have got the same trousers on that you just saw, but this time I have just put a velvet 3/4 sleeve Marks and Spencer's blazer on with it, with a little cami top, and it's totally changed that look up. So don't be afraid to mix and match some of these ideas that you've seen. It might be that the trousers are relevant to your lifestyle but the jacket isn't, or that you could wear the jacket with a pair of jeans, for example. And just to point out that this jacket doesn't match these trousers, but it doesn't matter, they're both velvet. We've got something in the middle splitting it up, we've got the shoes that are complementing the top, so it all looks still together as an outfit. So things these days don't need to match perfectly. So once again, I have the black wide leg Zara trousers on again, and I've got a few different tops, so I'm just going to roll through these tops really, really quickly, otherwise we're going to run out of time on YouTube. So a little sparkly one from Phase 8. This has also got the matching skirt. I ordered it in and it was too tight for me, so I ordered a size 8, so definitely size up if you want the matching skirt in this. But okay, now Joe working here has just said that this is the type of top that commands attention, but I don't think it's the sort of attention that I'm looking for. It is very low cut, so if you don't mind flashing a bit of cleavage, then that's fine, but that's not particularly comfortable for me. That said, I would probably just put a little old lady's pin in there just to save my modesty a little bit, and then you have got a very, you know, fun, feathery, glittery type of top, and I've just paired it with those long black trousers. There's no reason why you couldn't have put it with the velvet trousers or a pair of jeans or anything really, but yeah, that's just a little bit too low for me, so excuse me whilst I hold it. And I give you a quick flash of this, and then I think we'll move on before I am banned from YouTube. Now I've just done a quick change out of that one into this. This is fun, it's young, it's, you know, a little bit different, but it isn't showing all of my cleavage, and I'm just not comfortable with that. I'm not saying that others need to feel that way. If you do, then fantastic, but for me it doesn't make me feel comfortable. If I don't feel comfortable, I'm not going to feel confident when I'm out, and that's what you need to remember with your dressing. So I did show this in part 1. This was from Zara. You can see a halter neck type of top, really fluffy. I've actually whipped off my bra with this because you can't tell anyway, and then it prevents any sort of bra issues showing because it's all hidden underneath there anyway. Nobody knows what the size of your boobs are, so it's got its advantages being all big and fluffy. And yeah, I really like that. I'm a lot more comfortable in that. I'm just going to find somewhere. Okay, an absolute classic of a style of dress for you now. Now, if any of you have been watching me for a while, one of the very first body shape masterclasses I did using a lady who struggled around her waist area. She was also very short. I think it was episode 3. I'll put a link up for it. I put her in this dress. I think she was about a size, maybe about a size 16, 18, something on those lines. And she looked fabulous in this dress. Why it works on everyone, regardless of shape, size, height, or anything, is because of this pucker down the middle. I'm not sure if that's the technical phrase or not, but it puckers all down here and then creases out from the waistline. It means there's a lot of fabric there if we've got any lumps and bumps that we want to hide, but it also gives this beautiful shape just naturally, whether you've got it or not. The V-neck is going to halve the bust area. The lovely sleeves here are going to balance out any big hips. The split in the center here is often more flattering than one on the side that shows more of the leg length. And just notice how I have kept on the neutral shoe rather than a black shoe, and that's because I really wanted to elongate my frame. But if you're tall, you probably don't need to do that, and a lovely black heel would look really, really fabulous with it. But it's beautifully soft. It's from River Island. It's fairly inexpensive, and I just think it's one of those dresses that you could truly bring out year on year, and it just simply won't date, and it will be really reliable in giving you a really lovely shape. So very much a top pick for me for most ladies of most shapes. So if anybody's got somewhere really glamorous to go to, this is an absolute beauty. It is from Phase 8, available internationally. I'm wearing it in a size 10 at the moment, but it feels a little bit big. I've had to pull it in at the back. So I would say probably if you're in between sizes, size down rather than up. But it's gorgeous. Obviously this tiered skirt type of effect here is very flattering on most figures, as is the band that comes under the bust line here. The V-neck split the bust up, the frills on the sleeve here is going to broaden, and it feels like a really beautiful occasion type of dress. So definitely want to recommend if you're really going somewhere lovely and glamorous over the Christmas period. I've changed the earrings as well. These are actually from Phase 8 as well. Love the shape of them, little diamond big sort of hoops, and the necklace is from Medura. My ring, by the way, is from Monica Vinader as well. So that's it for Christmas special part 2. I really hope between the 2 videos you found something that might make you feel lovely and confident over the Christmas period. And thank you very much for watching. In fact, thank you for watching for the whole of the year. If I could ask for one little Christmas present, that would be if you could subscribe. That would be fantastic. So I wish you all a Merry Christmas, even though we're still a month out. But buy it now. I promise you won't regret it, but you will regret it if you leave it until mid-December and everything is out of the shops. So I will see you in a couple of weeks. Bye bye.